So Erica, question over to you. The sales acceleration team, obviously we're bringing education to the forefront. We're doing this podcast today. There's been some webinars. Is there anything coming up here in the next couple of months people should really be paying attention to as far as a webinar series or a training you guys are offering? What do you have for us?
Yeah, we are launching a monthly partner webinar series. So some of the future topics are still to be determined, but end of April, there'll be another one. So it's the Fetch the Funds webinar series. April is going to be all around E-rate and COVID stimulus relief funding and identifying, what's the difference and how they complement each other. So stay tuned for that. There'll also be a customer webinar with similar topics and themes.
Awesome.
And as we roll out more tools and resources, they'll all be available on the Ruckus Partner Portal, the Ruckus Fetch page, which is under resources. So we have customer-facing presentations that you can put your logo on and help drive those conversations with your customers. You can find all the forms, and we'll be publishing additional kind of guides around the stimulus funds that are coming out and how customers can leverage them.
Very cool. Chris, anything for folks to pay attention from the grants office perspective? Is there any tools or assets you guys have on your website or training regimens or programs that you guys have that people should be paying attention to as well?
Yeah, so at Grants Office, we have a lot of free resources that are available to the public. We do a quarterly newsletter called Funded, Funded, that talks about funding that's available across all those sectors to help folks out. We also put on a variety of webcasts and other offerings to the public that can all be seen from either grantsoffice.com or grantsoffice.info. But yeah, in general, though, I just encourage folks to, with what Erica said there, there's generally speaking, 1.4 trillion, as I mentioned, in discretionary spending each year in the annual budget. Between the various stimulus packages we've seen over the last 12 months, there's 6 trillion extra dollars across all those packages. Most folks refer to 3, CARES, that CRRSAA one you mentioned, the American Rescue Plan that just passed, but there are a couple other smaller ones in between those that really come out to about $6 trillion. So, I mean, this is you really want to take advantage of this and set yourself up for the future, because things like telemedicine, I think, are going to be synonymous with healthcare moving forward. So while this pandemic has started a trend or helped folks really get immersed in some of these things, it's going to be something that you're going to need the framework and the network and the capacity to do these projects moving forward indefinitely and in preparation for future events that could occur.
Awesome. Erica noted Chris did not want to say Coronavirus Response and Relief Supplemental Appropriations Act. I can't blame you, sir. I can't blame you.